Finally, I put this camera in front of me. Every day, for a whole month, I posted new 3D animation on X. I wanted to check how many real clients freelancer can actually get. The results surprised me so much that I still can't believe it. First, I will show you my weekly stats, not just likes, views and comments, but also how many messages I got. Then I will share the mistake I made that cost me potential clients, so you can avoid them and get better results. Small spoiler, at the end of the video I will show you what project we got and how much money we made. So let's start with the week 1. At the start I spent some time thinking about what niche to choose. I wanted all my posts to have one clear topic, so clients could understand what problem I saw. After a short time, I decided to make 3D animation for a website, more specifically, hero 3D animations. I picked the niche, opened Pinterest and found a reference like this, then opened Blender and started working on the animation. It took me about 2 hours, then I moved into After Effects for final compositing, and my first animation was ready and posted. Let's quickly move to the next day and check the results. We got 74 views and 4 likes and 1 comments. Yeah, not great, but I didn't get bumped out and started working on a new 3D animation right away. So I found a new reference, opened again Blender, spent 2 hours, then made a concept in Photoshop, did compositing in After Effects, posted it and went to sleep. When I woke up, I saw this, 500 views and 13 likes, that's 5 times better than yesterday. But honestly, it was mostly because of the clickbait I wrote in the caption. But anyway, let's keep going. For the next 5 days, I followed the same process. I don't think you need to see a whole workflow, you're not here for that. You want results, I know. So I made 5 more posts and the first one got 500 views. The next one also 500, the third one got 600, the fourth post got 2.1k views. And that's it. I was really happy that day because the algorithm finally started pushing my post again, but I was happy too early, because the last post only got 700 views. So let's wrap up week 1. We got 5k views in total. And now the most important part, we got 2 messages in DMs. And yeah, unfortunately none of them were real clients, just bots. So let's move to week 2. At the start of week 2, I decided to change the direction a bit and start making product animation. Honestly, I'm still not sure if it was a good idea, but it is what it is. So, after a few hours of work, the post was ready and published. When I woke up, the first thing I did was open X, and I saw this, 130 likes and 3.6k views. But still no DMs. At the end of the day, I made another animation, posted it and left it for the next day. When I opened X again to check the stats, I couldn't believe my eyes. 8k views and 400 likes. I was really happy, but I will show you the number of messages a bit later. So, in a good mood, I quickly made the next post. It got 70k views and 730 likes. Actually, I couldn't believe it. That's 2 times more than yesterday. The next 4 posts were in similar style and the average was around 4k views per post, which is actually really good. So this week I got 46k views and 2.2k likes and 44 comments. That's 10 times better than previous week. And the most important part, I got 3 new DMs this week. And yeah, unfortunately they were also bots again. So after 2 weeks of posting, I still didn't get any clients. But at least the algorithm was pushing my post, so it gave me motivation to keep going. Next week started, and I kept posting every day without skipping. Let me show you the first post. It was this animation with pills, don't ask why, I just wanted to try something new. And this post got me 5k views. So as you can see, the algorithm was still pushing my content. In the next 2 days I made these 2 projects and they got these results. On day 4 I really didn't feel like making new content, but I spent 1 hour and without trying too hard made this Rolex animation. And actually the next day I was surprised. I spent the least effort on this one, but I got the most engagement. So I got my motivation back and kept posting. In the next 3 days I made similar animations, they got pretty normal results for my account, around 2k views and 100 likes per post. So let's wrap up week 3. We got 36 views and 1.7k likes. The stats dropped a bit this week, but that's totally normal. Also we got 7 new DMs. Unfortunately, 6 of them were bots again, but only one was from real person. At first I was excited, but when I opened the messages, it was just another designer asking about lighting setup. So I replied to him and went back to creating new content. Week 4. By this week, I was already used to posting every day. As soon as I woke up, I checked my DMs and then quickly made a new animation. At the beginning, one video took me around 3-4 hours. Now it's only 1-2 hours. For example, this JBL animation took me just 1 hour, so the process became much faster. For the next 2 videos, I decided to use a similar style. That worked well at the start of the challenge and gave me my first 1,000 of views. So I animated a bottle and a cardboard box. They performed pretty well and people like them too. After that I made 4 more videos like this, simple but with good engagement. So I finished this week with 30k views, 1.6k likes and 6 new DMs. 6 new DMs. As usually, 5 of them were bots, but the last one was a potential client who asked me to create a 3D animation for their product. I will show you the details of this project and whether I actually got and finished it a bit later. These were the last 2 days of the challenge. I really wanted to finish it as soon as possible, because at that time I already had a lot of work from my regular clients. So on day 29 I made this animation, it got pretty normal views for my account, and on day 30 I decided to make a short show reel with the best project from the month. It got good views, I also posted it on Instagram and LinkedIn and people like it even more there. Now let's look at the stats for the whole month. I got around 200 new followers, 160k views, and a lot of likes at bookmarks. This challenge definitely helped bring my account back to life after a long break. But now the most important part. I got around 30 messages. Most of them were bots and about from 5 to 7 were from real people. Out of those, only 2 were actually interested in working with me. The first one just asked about my prices and if I'm available. He actually emailed me, but I'm really sure he found my email through X. I lost his message, so you will have to trust me on that. And finally, the winning message. I got one real client. This person had contacted me before, asked me about prices and even offered a project, but we couldn't agree at the time. Later, they reached out again. We agreed on everything, and I got a 50% upfront payment. So, if not this challenge, I definitely wouldn't get this offer. The client was following me, so I started making new work and improving my skills, and then decided to message me again. As I promised, here's the project I got. A designer reached out to me and asked me to create a simple but luxurious 3D animation to show and present his new label for a flex in a perfect way. He sent me a detailed brief with the reference. We agreed on the price. I said $300 for the animation, and he accepted right away. Then I moved on to creating the storyboard. Let me show it to you. It's pretty simple but clear. The main goal here was to show the sequence of actions and describe all the movements of the bottle. Client liked the storyboard, so I started working on the 3D animation. I finished it pretty fast and sent it for review. I got really nice feedback and only a few small changes. I fixed everything and showed the final result. The client liked it again, so I also made a few extra images of the product. And here are also 3 static images. In total, I spent about 3 days on this project and earned $300. I'm really curious how much you would charge for this type of animation. Write in the comment, please. But anyway, I really enjoyed working on this project and especially with this client. To be honest, this is not the result I was hoping for. And I understand why. Getting only 1 new client in 30 days is really not a lot. But just because I got these results doesn't mean you will get the same. In my opinion, I didn't get bigger clients because my videos didn't bring any real value. Even if potential clients saw them, they probably thought, it looks nice, but why do I need this? So here's one piece of advice. If you're making portfolio project, don't focus only on visuals. Always remember, your main goal is to bring value to the client and solve their problem. So you need to focus on that. Yep. Actually, this is my first video where I show my face, and the first time I ever posted something like this. I'm not asking for likes or follows because I made this video mainly for myself, to overcome the fear of being judged by people around me. It took me a really long time to finally do it, but I'm really glad I did it. So if you watch until this point, thank you so much, I really appreciate it. I hope this video helped you in some way. See you soon. Finally!